What's up guys, just got the Artwork Bodyshop front splitter for the TL delivered. This is what you see essentially when you open it up. I'm gonna pull all this out and very tidy here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull everything out and then I'll get it on the table. You're late. Started opening it already. Man, where you been? Alright, so take this off real quick. This is the hardware and installation. I assume these are the winglets, which is cool. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, let's get this open. A lot of hardware actually. This is some pretty substantial stuff. This is some nice hardware. I mean, they always do that. The diffuser came with some pretty nice hardware as well, but yeah, nice assembly instructions too. Cool. This is sick. We got this thing out now. So this is sick. So I don't know if this is engraved or if this is a sticker. I think that might be a sticker, but they started doing this engraving on them. I guess the fins go in right here. Dude, this is really dope. Okay, can you, I'm gonna throw the winglets on and then probably install it tomorrow. The install is pretty self-explanatory. They give you a nice little list here of steps and a diagram, which is cool. Yeah, so these will sit like that. That's sick. It's not fully tightened down, but it's a finished product. And it's pretty cool. So all the holes are countersunk on the bottom, so the hardware sits flat. It's not fully tight, but you can see that there's no hardware sticking down, which is cool, especially because the car is pretty low. Yeah, that's what it'll look like. It's pretty sick. Okay, I'm gonna throw the other side on and then I'm gonna throw the splitter on tonight, but I figured before I do, I'm gonna coat it with this graphene ceramic spray coating. Yeah, I use this on all my cars and I find it works pretty well. It doesn't last forever, it's not like true ceramic coating, but yeah, it lasts a while, so you know, should be good for a few months. I just got some isopropyl alcohol in a bottle here, and I'm just gonna spray it on. Just take some of the grease and some oil off. This coating's super easy to use. Wipe it on and then let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes. It'll turn kind of rainbow colored and you just wipe it off. It's been about 2 minutes and you can kind of see, is a little rainbow looking, kind of looks oily, but should be good to wipe off. There we go. Now it's all good. That's literally all it is. I'm gonna flip it over. I'll probably just time lapse the other side. All right, let's slap it on. All right, it's been a minute. I haven't started this thing in like a month or two, so.
Don't need downforce, right?
No, you're right. This thing's pretty good.
Downforce is fake. I'm kind of embarrassed to be using these tools for this job.
Pink jacket, nice tools.
Why is this so rounded? This is
How about we just leave this splitter, but we cut it right here and here, so it's like a mustache.
Now you're putting the fucking thinking cap on.
Now we're pulling 1 and 2 together, dang.
Ooh, cool. Alright.
This piece of crap out. Alright, where's the hammer? I gotta hammer something. Something requires hammering. Oh, that's really in there. I totally want. You should slap this thing on the end tree. Dude, don't scratch my splitter. Ow!
Yeah. Ooh, get that garbage out in.
What's the nut for this? What, you don't have enough?
It doesn't show a nut there. When I installed the A-spec, it would have been done properly.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have left hardware out. There's no nut there, from what I remember. Oh! What's that? Why is there on that side but not on this side? Michael!
I'm so glad that's on, man. No one would ever believe that.
100% you gotta send that to Michael.
Come on. I wish I had a hammer drill. This is what, I'm working with what I got here. He's not bringing his tools to work or something.
This guy's a hack.
We've enslaved him. He's our slave now.
Just a couple of dudes doing guy stuff like men do, you know?
Just splitter stuff, dude.
Pretty freaking sweet. So my Honda Flash Pro came in, so that's great. As well as the NGK Iridium spark plugs. And this is the part number confirmed by Andy. I got the innovative motor mounts. These things are pretty legit. I got the 75A bushings just because I've heard that that's the most manageable and kind of streetable, but can still handle power. If you asked me my exhaust setup, I probably told you that I have RV6 high flow precats, and they're gutted, so I figured that that would be okay, because I thought it was just a flow-based thing, that, you know, they didn't want an exhaust restriction if you were putting the kit on. But at the high flow precat casing or whatever, it won't fit with the Rotex blower, so went out and I grabbed proper precat deletes. These are RV6. They look really nice. I'll probably also mention that I have a stock J pipe in the car and it's leaking really bad. The flex pipe's leaking. So I picked up an RV6 V3 J pipe. It's pretty cool, comes with the gaskets and whatnot. You know, every single part that goes on this car, this cat has walked on. It's the long tube V3 J pipe and it's got equal length runners, so that's pretty cool. Bought a new set of wheels for the car and I have shirts covering them because my cat was walking all over them, so didn't want to scratch the faces. I'm actually going to test fit one of these right now. I just want to make sure that these actually clear. Actually, I'll just show you the wheels. So they're pressed double black TE37's SL. They're 18 by 9.5 plus 22, and it's a squared setup once again. It's worth noting, these things are stupid light. It's a new day. We installed the splitter last night, but I was looking at the parts I have in my room because I literally have a room full of parts for this thing right now. I'm gonna get someone to obviously tune the car once it's boosted, but I remembered I had Honda, and I know they have stock base maps, and I completely forgot that I could tune the car in the meantime. So figure while I'm waiting, the car's not going in for about 2 weeks, so while I'm waiting to put the supercharger on, I might as well just tune the car and see what happens. So I just selected the stock tuned file and I changed a few things like EGR and whatnot, but yeah, so I'm gonna plug it in and I guess I'll wait 5 minutes and car should be tuned. Plug it in, power's on, where's the key? And then you just 1, 2. So it's all good, it's connected. And then you hold the program button. And there we go. What I'm hoping for, honestly, is that the check engine light goes off. That would be nice. That's literally the only thing I really care about in the meantime. Looks like it's done. Sorry about the dirty floor mats, I haven't cleaned them in a while. I'm gonna cycle it off and then just turn it back on. No check engine light, wow, nice. All right, I'll let you know how it drives. I have the Honda app, so I had the gauges pulled up, but they disconnected, so I don't know what happened. I'll figure it out when I'm pulled over or something, or whenever I restart the car, but haven't done any pulls yet, just been driving around. Feels normal, as expected. I don't expect it to be much quicker. Like, this car's barely bolt on. It has a stock intake, it just has an exhaust, that's it. Pretty good. It shifted really hard. We'll see if that's normal. Not bad. Wow, it shifts hard. So I'll do a service on the transmission because this is probably gonna beat it up a little bit more. But that's fine. So I just realized I didn't finish this video. I didn't film an outro for this video at all. I got the front splitter on and it looks sick. It just makes the rest of the front end look like junk because it needs to be repainted and whatnot. Oh, I can't go too far over. That's the second part of this video. I didn't plan on making this one video, but it all kind of happened pretty quick. So a lot of you guys like the Cosmos and I love them too. They were a great spec. I love the all black look and everything, but how do you say no to TE37's? I don't know why I'm like not showing you guys. There we go. I hope it looks good on this camera. It looks sick in real life. It looks super tough. Kind of gives it like a track stance. Like, I know it's kind of what I was going for before, but like T's make anything look fast, so at least it looks kind of the part now. Very nice. 18 by 9.5 plus 22 all around. My Cosmos, for reference, were 18 by 9.5 plus 15. So these have a bit of a weaker offset, which is actually good because, as you can tell, I was rubbing these tires a decent bit. It's actually worse on the other side, but now I have a bit of room. So I'll probably drop the car a bit, maybe to like, I don't know. I might drop the car like maybe a 1/4 inch, something like that. Just, I don't know, just because I can now. But I do have a bit more room to play around if I want to go lower. And oh, also, just for reference again, so 18 by 9.5 plus 22, but I also have 5mm spacers all around. I had 5mm spacers in the front before with the Cosmos, but since these are a weaker spec, I wanted to, you know, kind of push the rear out a little bit more too. And the fitment's good, man. Fitment's nice. Looks really good. Looks sick aside from the condition of my fenders from destroying them with the last wheel setup. It's a little too aggressive. But yeah, so the plan is kind of just rock this look for a while. I do want to pick up artwork, Bodyshop, side skirts, and rear spats just to match. Like, I want the full kit to match. I don't want to be mismatching. There's nothing wrong with these side skirts, they're just old. And actually when my brakes were going out, I covered them in brake dust and they've never really been the same. I don't know if you guys recognize the spot, but this is actually where I filmed the first video with this car when I first bought it. And that was probably a year and a half ago at this point. I guess I've had this thing for longer than I thought. Oh, just wait until there's an intercooler peeking out of there. Just you wait. So, is it coming up? Oh, man, the stickers suck. Oh my god, I gotta spend so much on stickers, bro. It's not even funny. Like, to replace the stickers on these wheels, because one of them's also in the wrong spot. I think 3 of them are in the wrong spot. This was the only one that's in the right spot. I thought it was the opposite, but I think this is right and everything else is wrong. So I gotta buy new stickers, which is gonna be 200 US or whatever the hell, so 5,000 Canadian. But yeah, so these are T37 SL pressed double black. When my buddy first sent me the ad, I thought these were the pressed graphite, but to my pleasant surprise, they're pressed double black. I think these were discontinued about a year or 2 ago, so that's cool. One of you guys was asking the other day for me to do like a full mod list walkthrough of like everything that's done to this car. I'm gonna do that once the blower's on, just because obviously that's that's a pretty big mod. I'll save that video for when everything's all buttoned up. So my next project is definitely going to be the aesthetics, just cleaning it up, kind of getting it refreshed a little bit. I bought some clear 2K stuff for the headlights. I'm going to wet sand those and refinish them. They're not terrible, and I would like to get them rebuilt to take this orange thing out, but they're not the worst, but they're hazy, and from the side they're pretty yellow, so I'm definitely going to refinish those. Now that this front splitter's on, brand new splitter, you can see how crusty the front end is. I was just going to repaint everything from the front windshield forward, but now I'm thinking I kind of just want to respray the whole car jet black. You know, the blue kind of pearl in the paint is cool and everything, but I don't know. I think I would prefer it if everything was just completely black. I'm going to redo the calipers, probably the same color Fresh Kicks just did on his M340i. The BMW, like, I don't know if it's like the competition gold or whatever, but just like a bright shiny gold on the front and rear. I'd eventually like to do a bigger rear brake setup just because these ones are kind of dinky, but whatever, it'll do for the time being. Obviously I was planning to make a video series of me installing the blower, but you know, just with the lack of time and winter and the lack of space, and I don't have a lift or anything, I'm bringing it to a shop and they're gonna get this done for me really quickly. And I know it probably sucks because some of you guys probably wanted to see the install and everything, but the good thing is there's already videos out there. Jonah, or Base6MT on Instagram. He's got a pretty comprehensive video on how to install this and everything, so you know, I'll leave that stuff to him. I'm just gonna kind of show off the final product. I don't know, like, you know, I just don't want to do something that's out of my league, to be honest. Like, I'm fine doing simple installs, coilovers, exhaust, you know, all that kind of stuff, but it's a little more involved, and this is just not something I want to mess up, especially right before summer. It's actually going in 2 days, which is really cool, so hopefully this thing will be boosted by the end of the week. I would like to do a 6-speed swap at some point, not really in a rush, just because I have a few other things going on right now, but eventually that's the goal. Repaint, 6MT swap, boosted TL, nice. In the next few weeks I should be going to pick up the 370Z and the C63 from storage. It'll be nice to have all my cars back. I've just had this thing sitting in the garage, and I've just been driving the G35 every day, or the MDX. So next video, hopefully this thing should be boosted, so it feels good to finally say that. But I appreciate you guys still subscribing, even though it might look like an inactive channel. But yeah, now that it's getting into spring, should be posting videos more often. I know I don't have 10 million subscribers or anything, but you know, it's cool for you guys who are subscribed. I do really appreciate it. I just posted a teaser of the new wheel setup, and I just got a DM from one of you guys. It's a few of you guys saying like, don't tease us like this, you know. That's hilarious. Saying drop it, yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna drop those pics for you guys. I got some heat, hopefully. I don't know, but oh, also I got the Honda thing figured out, so it's pretty cool. You can see like right away it's super responsive, like, so that's pretty sick. I'm gonna take this thing home, put it in the garage, and it's not leaving until it gets boosted. 2 days from now this thing should be heading to the shop for boost, and yeah, that's super exciting. I'll hit you guys up when I take the car in. But yeah, for now, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Like I said, I still don't know how to make outros to my videos, but I appreciate you guys watching. Take it easy.